I mean, who doesn't love to shoot around and release all the stress? So welcome back to the game's Maniac. And today I am going to tell you the 10 best single-player FPS games that you must play. Whether you're chasing heart-pounding action, engrossing narratives, or groundbreaking gameplay mechanics, and I promise there's something here for every kind of shooter fan. So strap in, grab your bag of potatoes, and dance.
Let's dance. Let's dance.
10. Kicking off our list at number 10 is Turbo Overkill, a game that's as wild as its name suggests. Turbo Overkill is an over-the-top, adrenaline-fueled shooter that throws you headfirst into a neon-drenched world of explosive carnage. Imagine a throwback arcade vibe combined with modern, fast-paced action. That's exactly what this title delivers. The gameplay is frenetic. Each level is a roller coaster of crazy combos and outrageous power-ups that keep your heart racing and your trigger finger itching. But it's not all perfection. While Turbo Overkill nails the style and relentless pace, some players might feel that its level design can become a bit repetitive over time. The graphics, although charmingly retro, still, if you're all about that high-octane, no-holds-barred action and can overlook a few rough edges, Turbo Overkill is a must-play for anyone who craves raw, unfiltered shooter fun. 9. Sliding in at number 9 is the legendary Bulletstorm. This game is pure shooter adrenaline with a twist. Its kill with skill system rewards you for crafting the most outrageous, jaw-dropping combos. Bulletstorm is a roller coaster of over-the-top action, quirky humor, and a creative approach that dares you to think outside the box with every shot. It's the kind of game that makes you want to experiment, pull off insane stunts, and then laugh out loud when you see the results. Of course, it's not without its quirks. The humor can be a bit polarizing. If you're not into its irreverent, sometimes crude banter, it might not hit home. And while the gameplay is inventive, a few repetitive moments do creep in over the long haul. Nevertheless, Bulletstorm's explosive energy and inventive kill system have earned it a cult following among shooter fans, making it an experience you simply can't miss if you're looking for something that defies the norm. 8. We have Deus Ex: Mankind Divided, a shooter that's as much about brains as it is about bullets. Set in a futuristic cyberpunk world, this game blends first-person action with deep RPG elements and a thought-provoking narrative that challenges your views on society, power, and the nature of humanity. Every mission feels like a puzzle where your choices truly matter, and the seamless mix of stealth, combat, and dialogue makes for a rich, immersive experience. However, it's not without its issues. Some players feel that the pacing can drag at times, and certain narrative threads might come off as a bit heavy-handed. Yet, if you appreciate a game that dares to ask big questions while still delivering satisfying FPS gameplay, Mankind Divided offers a unique experience that's both cerebral and exhilarating. 7. Coming in at number 7 is Deathloop, a game that literally plays with time. Picture this: you're stuck in a time loop on an eerie island, forced to hunt down a cast of colorful, unpredictable characters. Each loop is an opportunity to learn, adapt, and perfect your approach in this beautifully crafted blend of shooter and time-bending puzzle. The art style is off the charts cool, and every encounter feels fresh thanks to the game's innovative design. Sure, the looping structure might not be everyone's cup of tea, and at times, the difficulty curve can feel a little steep. But if you're into games that challenge your strategy, reward experimentation, and wrap you in a stylish, enigmatic narrative, Deathloop is one hell of a ride that will leave you craving just one more loop. 6. At number 6, we have Titanfall 2, a shooter that redefined what modern FPS gameplay can be. This isn't just about running and gunning. It's a masterclass in movement and innovation. Whether you're zipping across the battlefield with parkour-style agility or unleashing devastating power in a towering mech known as a Titan, every moment in Titanfall 2 is a showcase of fluid, adrenaline-pumping action. Its single-player campaign surprised everyone with a deeply engaging story and level design that pushes creativity to the limit. Some might argue that the campaign is a bit on the shorter side compared to its sprawling multiplayer, but every minute is packed with intensity and jaw-dropping set pieces. For anyone who loves a shooter that mixes traditional FPS mechanics with a touch of sci-fi brilliance, Titanfall 2 is an experience that's not just fun, it's revolutionary. 5. Sliding into our mid-slot at number 5 is Prey, a game that blends first-person shooting with immersive sci-fi horror. Set aboard a sprawling, eerie space station, Prey plunges you into an environment where every corridor hides secrets, and every encounter is a test of your wits and reflexes. The narrative is rich with twists and turns, and the game's design encourages you to explore, experiment, and ultimately choose your own path through a story that's as cerebral as it is pulse-pounding. While some might say that its pacing can occasionally lag, or that a few technical quirks break the immersion, Prey's unique blend of exploration, choice, and atmospheric tension sets it apart from the average shooter. It's a game that challenges you to think on your feet, adapt to alien threats, and piece together a narrative that rewards curiosity. For those who crave a shooter that's more than just run and gun, Prey offers a haunting, unforgettable journey into the unknown. At number 4, we're cranking up the intensity with Wolfenstein 2: The New Colossus. This game isn't just a shooter, it's a relentless, story-driven assault on your senses. Set in an alternate history where tyranny rules, Wolfenstein II delivers jaw-dropping gunplay, slick level design, and a narrative that's both emotionally charged and politically provocative. Every firefight is a heart-pounding cinematic experience, and the game's production values are off the charts. That said, the story and its execution can be a polarizing topic. While many love its bold stance and unflinching narrative, others feel it veers too far into melodrama at times. Nonetheless, the raw energy and pure adrenaline rush of Wolfenstein 2 make it an essential experience for anyone who loves their shooters fast, furious, and steeped in memorable storytelling. 3. Holding down the bronze at number 3 is Singularity, a shooter that dares to do something completely different. Here, you're not just battling enemies, you're tampering with time itself. Singularity's core mechanic of time manipulation allows you to freeze, rewind, and strategically alter the battlefield, creating a gameplay experience that's as innovative as it is challenging. Its narrative, filled with sci-fi twists and mind-bending puzzles, keeps you guessing until the very end. Of course, with great ambition sometimes comes a few rough edges. Some players have found that the story can be a bit convoluted, and the technical execution occasionally stumbles. Still, if you're the kind of gamer who craves a fresh take on the FPS formula, a game that rewards creativity and tactical thinking, Singularity is a hidden gem that's well worth your time. 2. Stalker 2, a game that plunges you into a post-apocalyptic world where survival is as much about strategy as it is about quick-draw reflexes. Set in a haunting, irradiated landscape filled with mutated creatures and eerie anomalies, Stalker 2 blends immersive storytelling with unforgiving FPS action. The game is designed to make you feel every moment of tension, the hostile environment, the unpredictable AI, and a narrative that slowly peels back the mysteries of a world gone mad. It's an ambitious title that isn't without its challenges. Early feedback points to occasional pacing issues and technical hurdles, but the ambition and atmospheric depth are undeniable. If you're into shooters that push the boundaries of immersive storytelling and throw you into a raw, survival horror experience, then this game is shaping up to be one of the most captivating entries in the genre. 1. And finally, King. At the top of our list is Metro Exodus, a masterpiece that transcends the typical shooter experience. Metro Exodus isn't just about blasting enemies. It's a cinematic, narrative-driven journey through a post-apocalyptic Russia where every moment is laden with tension and raw emotion. The game seamlessly blends stealth, action, and exploration, delivering breathtaking visuals, richly detailed environments, and a story that pulls you into its desperate human struggle for survival. Sure, the pacing might feel measured for those used to non-stop action, but that's exactly what makes Metro Exodus so powerful. It takes its time, inviting you to soak in every ruined landscape, every haunting melody, and every fragile moment of hope amid despair. This isn't just a shooter. It's an experience that challenges you to think, feel, and ultimately to appreciate the art of storytelling in the medium of gaming. Metro Exodus is the kind of game that will haunt your dreams in the best way possible. And there you have it. 10 best single-player FPS games. Let me know in the comments which game has your heart pounding the hardest. And if you enjoyed, be sure to smash that like button and subscribe to Games Maniac for more epic content. Until next time.